What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So, this is the B77 here, and I'm going to be coming at you with this quick intro. So don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite on these videos, guys. I'm actually coming back with the gaming content, as you guys can see here. This is a little before clip, and pretty much I hope you guys enjoy the video that you're about to see. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and more content is coming soon. Stay tuned, and don't forget to click that bell icon. Here we are, guys. So here we're coming at you with the video for today. This is the video. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my little intro I had going on. You know, I really don't know what I said in it too much, but anyways, it's probably something pertaining to the video. I would hope so. Anyways, so yeah, guys, officially back to gaming again. You know, I had to wait to get a new computer. I finally got it. I had the choice between an Asus Strix, which my mother ordered for me. I know that's sad. Your mother had to order it. Yeah, I know. You're a mama's boy. Yeah, tell me about it. Anyways, so yeah, my mother did order it for me, and then I had the choice between that and the Samsung Odyssey. Now, the Samsung Odyssey is not a bad computer, don't get me wrong. Like, specs-wise, that thing is just as good as this computer is. And you even got dedicated SSD storage and things like that, which is pretty awesome. So, you know, you get kind of that full-on experience that you kind of look for, you know, and it's pretty awesome. Anyways, on another note, you know, it's just the whole entire build of the PC. I was actually feeling one when I was at the store. You know, it just didn't feel very well built. You know, it doesn't have that heavy quality to it. You know, it's a very light computer, so you really don't actually feel much. You know, it just feels very cheap. You know, I personally like laptops that are got a bit of heft to them. That way, you know, they're good quality. You know, and you really can't depend that on quality or anything. But, you know, that's how I see quality personally. But anyways, you know, that's just personally me. Hey, he's still shooting him. Better time than never. What the frick? Alright, anyways, guys, so I declare hacks on that. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, it's just, I gotta get used to gaming again. I haven't played Skywars in a long time, so, you know, the mouse click isn't all there and everything else, so, you know, I'm trying to get used to this again. Anyways, so yeah, is the only game I'm gonna be playing Minecraft? The answer to that is no. Personally, I'm gonna do other gaming. It's just my games aren't downloaded yet. I gotta download each and every one of my games on this computer, and then that's it. And I really gotta see if I enjoy this computer. You know, I got it overclocked right now. You probably hear the fans going because I'm using my Blue Snowball microphone. So if you do hear the fans, I apologize. But anyways, you know, so I got this thing overclocked. I want to see how much I like it. You know, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. You know, I can just swap it out for the Samsung Odyssey, like I said. But like I said, guys, that Samsung Odyssey, cheap quality, you know. So I'm going to think this computer is going to be better. I'm eventually going to do a video showing you guys how to upgrade one of these things. Specifically, we're going to be adding an SSD to it because it's only got a hard drive right now. We're going to be putting the installation of Windows 10 on the SSD. I'm going to upgrade it to Windows 10 Pro. This actually only has Windows 10 Home on it. And then I'm going to basically, that'll make it faster. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is add more RAM. Make it go from 16 to 32. Just max this baby out. You know, I'm going to try to get the fastest SSD I can. That way we get the best performance of this computer. And the reason why I'm going to be doing those kinds of upgrades, you might think it's a bit silly, you know, because I've already spent $1,000 on it. Pretty much the reason why I want to upgrade is because I want to have this computer for a few years, you know, because I'm pretty much, after I pay this thing off, this is going to be my only computer that I'm going to want to own for a long time. You know, this is going to be my video editing machine, my gaming machine, you know, all of the above, you know, so I got to make this thing last, you know, and I got to do the upgrades to make sure that I can do that, you know, and a lot of people say, well, you know, the B77, that's not always the case, you know, even if you do upgrade it, you're pretty much it's still going to get outdated at some point. I agree, yeah, it does get outdated at some point. There was a guy who made a gigantic video about that, and, you know, it's a very truthful video, I can't decline that, but anyways, so yeah, I'm just going to try to keep this thing going as long as I can. In a few years, I'll actually buy myself another computer. So a lot of people ask me really quick, how hard was it to go from a desktop to this laptop? Now, I'm going to say it was pretty difficult. It was very difficult. Because, you know, the screen on my desktop was just differently set up. And, you know, it just, the way the vision was on it and everything is really hard to explain, but it just had really good sharpness and contrast on it. And, you know, this screen was definitely more pixely than the actual screen that's on the desktop. So, you know, that's pretty much all there is to say about that. So it was pretty hard. You know, I had to get my eyes used to seeing pixels again, because, you know, that HP screen was really freaking good at keeping those oh my god, not just pickles, those pixels hidden, you know. Even if you looked up very close, you still couldn't really see the pixels. You know, it was a nice and clean display. You know, a lot of people say, oh, I gotta go out and spend, like, what, $400 on an Asus screen? Not really, buddy. You don't have to do that. You can pretty much get a cheap monitor, and, you know, it won't give you 4K, but, you know, 1080p is not bad. You know, a lot of people think 1080p is horrible, you know. Now, if you're going to own an Xbox One X, you have to have a 4K TV, I'm just saying. You know, you got to take advantage of those graphics, you know, because if you're going to buy an Xbox One X and just use it with a 1080p screen, you know, you're missing out, bro. Anyways, so yeah. Now, a lot of people also are worried right now about the news, like about the Xbox One X is randomly dying. The issue is Xbox releases these consoles too quickly. You know, they wanted to get something out to compete with the PlayStation 4 Pro. And pretty much they've been doing this for a long time. They push them out quicker than they can test them, and what ends up happening is the manufacturers completely miss out on mistakes in the design of a console. And basically what happens is they find out through the consumers what's wrong, and they have to do recalls and, you know, a whole bunch of stupid crap that could be avoided if they weren't so competitive. And, you know, that's pretty much it. You know, Xbox has always wanted to have the push of both worlds where, you know, they could say, oh, well, you know, we have the best console out there. You know, Sony was like, oh, I just fell. Anyways, so basically Sony was all like, you know, we don't really care about that, you know. Xbox has always wanted to be competitive with Sony. So, you know, that's all that matters to them. They care about having the most powerful console, and they don't do much testing to after they come up with these crazy ideas. And, you know, that's pretty much it. You know, they should have took their time on the console, and a lot of the problems that are considering right now would have never have happened, you know, because I'm hearing something about the console getting too hot, and the solder joints are actually melting. You know, that's a pretty big problem, you know. That is not like a little problem like, oh, the, you know, the fan just doesn't spin fast enough or something like that, you know. The solder joints are freaking melting. That's how hot the console gets. You know, that's a bad thermal problem, you know. That is going to have to take a whole entire redesign to actually go about fixing it, you know. And Xbox is going to lose a lot of money having to do so, you know, because they didn't test first and then, you know, go for it. You know, they just had to jump and be the first ones to have a better console. A lot of people ask all the time, is the Xbox One X even worth it after all these problems are fixed? Now, the answer to that is absolutely not. You could actually get a computer like I have and be able to do the 4K things, and you know, it'll actually be more portable. The only thing you got to do is basically take it and connect it to your friend's TV or whatever, and you know, you can have it together. You know, you just take your Xbox controller, connect it right to your PC, and you can do some really good PC gaming, you know. A lot of people don't really know that, you know, but, you know, Xbox is trying to push things, you know, and it's really not considerate, you know, so, yeah. So, yeah. So on another note, guys, that's pretty much all there is to say about that. You know. Oh, he wrecked me. Anyways, so yeah, I really got to get my boundaries back in Skywars. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I'm going to do for this video for today. Just wanted to get a few topics out of the way, get this video out for you guys. It's about 1:17 a.m. So I figured to get this video out for you guys and, you know, get everything all set. So, thank you all so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, as I said in the beginning of the intro, I think. And that's it, guys. Catch you guys in the next one.